What is going on, everyone? I'm Jaye the Black. I'm back with another video. Salute to everybody that's tuning in. I want to talk about Cardi B. You know, I wasn't planning on doing this video, but I just seen a video that got to me. And it was of Cardi B going live on Instagram to berate and disrespect a female radio show host because they were discussing her. The woman actually was very respectful to Cardi, gave her props, but they brought up the cancellation of her shows, and Offset allegedly maybe cheating on her was brought into the discussion. And because of a discussion that was being had by a group of people, she was targeted the most. And she was disrespected to the point to where Cardi sent her fans to harass this woman. Now, I want y'all to understand, not too long ago, Cardi B was sitting right in front of Bernie Sanders. And they were discussing politics. Well, he was doing most of the discussing. She was just there for the photo op. You go from that to getting on your IG Live to respond to rumors, quote unquote. Because let me tell you something like this. You're not that emotional if it's a lie. You're that emotional because you know there's truth to it. Because there have been talk, and I believe it, that she canceled a quote unquote sold out show in Indiana because of a threat. They didn't say what the threat was. They didn't say whether the threat was verified. We haven't heard anything else from it. And that is why she canceled the show. But she gets on her Instagram Live, and she is cursing out this woman who she has never met and has never talked to. A woman who works I wouldn't say a regular job, but she basically works, a 9 to 5 on a radio show. And you go and you send your trolling fans to her. I looked at a few of her posts on Instagram. Cardi B's fans, who are not very intelligent, they're probably the most unintelligent people you will ever meet. Anybody who says they're a Cardi B fan has got to be one of the silliest, goofiest, lamest people that you're ever gonna meet. And they are disrespecting this woman and don't even know her. All because of the discussion that was being had. Cardi, you canceled that show because you found out that your husband was going to be extorted. That is why you canceled the show. Because you were in your feelings. And this is the same person, people, who was on this IG Live cursing this woman out, making threats, talking about she gonna fight somebody, talking about how she bought that life, but she didn't do what we believe she did to those scrippers. We're supposed to believe that she didn't do nothing to them scrippers up there in New York. We're supposed to believe that, Cardi. This doesn't help. It really doesn't. And people think that me and others, when we make videos criticizing Cardi B, we're making those videos because we don't like her. We're hating on her. That has nothing to do with it. And first off, I don't dislike anybody, especially people in the industry. But when you are on your Instagram Live, putting up picture screen sharing this woman's Instagram page, and you're telling your group of fans, your group of unintelligent, lame, sorry fans to go and harass this woman, Cardi, I believe you did what you did in New York. I believe you canceled your show because you got some info that you didn't know that got you so emotional. Y'all gotta understand, this woman is literally driving around, looks like it's at night, on IG Live, going off on somebody. Well, she was sitting in the car. I don't know if she was driving, but she was sitting in this car. And she is going off on somebody that she could have went and had a conversation with. Cardi, this is how professionals handle business. Say whatever you want about Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj, before I would say the last 2 years, would handle issues privately. You would not see her in the media getting emotional, getting upset, getting offended, cursing people out. There's a certain way to handle business. You, Cardi, you are a narcissist. You have never adjusted to fame. You have been famous for a couple years now. You did have a following on Instagram before you got to reality TV and got to where you are now. But now you're on a whole different level of fame and you still have not learned how to handle it. So here you are going off on somebody. Why are you going off on her, Cardi? Is because you realize that she's a Latina too and she looks better than you, and she didn't have to have nearly if any surgeries to look the way that she does. You should be mad at the fact that you have all this money and you still have botched surgery. You should be upset because you have a team of enablers who let you say and do whatever because they trying to get paid. They trying to have their lifestyle funded by you, and they don't want to get you upset, Cardi. You're one of those people who don't listen, and you get into relationships with dudes who do nothing but sleep around on you, disrespect you, never show you any type of love or respect or decency. While you were on Instagram Live going off on somebody you don't know, Offset was somewhere with one of his side chicks. Because you care more about public perception than about being able to focus on your career. Because to you, everybody's out to get you. And you know what another thing is? This Instagram Live was done, I believe, last night or night before I'm recording this. Do y'all know your favorite bloggers aren't speaking about this? Why am I speaking about this? Why aren't your favorite bloggers doing? You know why? They're too busy taking photos with them. They're too busy kissing up to them. They're too busy being in Cardi B's purse, instead of being able to hold her accountable for the things that she is doing and has done. Not only to females, but males as well. Let's not forget what she did when she was on the pole. Let's not forget that. And I want y'all to understand something. I'm not a hater. I'm not somebody who envies what she has. I'm somebody who sits back and I look at how dysfunctional she is. I recorded a video about Cardi B a couple weeks ago. I took it down because I said, you know what? I just don't like her name being all over my channel. Even though I only got like maybe not even a handful, maybe a couple videos of Cardi B, especially on this channel. But when situations like this arise, and I see nobody else speaking about this, and because I've been critical of Cardi, and I've told y'all, I would make a video about Cardi B every week and always have new material. Because she always puts the material out there, and her fans make it worse. They make it worse. Women like her will never be happy because they're too busy trying to get into it with women who they think are messing around with their dude, or women they claim are hating on them, but they never take the time to look themselves in the mirror. You know why? Because they don't think anything is wrong with them. They don't think they should be held accountable. They think that in all these different situations, it's somebody else's fault. This woman was literally getting props by sitting in front of Bernie Sanders talking politics. When I seen that, I said, you know what? There is no way on God's green earth Bernie Sanders is going to win the nomination. This is pandering. This is low IQ. For you to be sitting in front of a woman who admitted to committing various crimes, that says a lot about the DNC. But anyway, I just think that Cardi B has never been able to handle success. And because she's never been able to handle success, she gets on social media and is so opinionated about everybody else, or making all these threats on social media talking about how you about that life, but you just went through a deposition that you're not trying to get released to the public. But here you are on Instagram Live constantly incriminating yourself. Cardi, you keep incriminating yourself and you don't even understand it. You don't understand that this does not make you look good. This makes you look like somebody who is emotional and highly sensitive. Everybody ain't gonna like you. People are going to be critical of you. You know why you canceled that show, Cardi. You canceled that show because you found out what was going on with your husband, and it got you emotionally distressed to the point to where you said F them fans. Cardi literally was like F them fans. Missing shows because she trying to, rebuild her body. She missing shows because allegedly she got some kind of threat that was never verified. No one ever really found out what the threat was. It's because she's lying. She's a habitual liar. She's literally gotten on reality TV to play a side piece. I mean, do you really want to believe somebody like that? This is why Bernie Sanders, let me tell you something, bro. I know you're trying to get votes, but don't associate yourself with somebody like CardiB. That's never gonna work out for you. The woman is she's too dirty. And there's gonna be people who are gonna listen to this and not care the fact that this woman, has done so many different things and the media covers up for it. You got these bloggers that are in her purse who don't want to criticize her because they want to be her bestie. They want to be her favorite pet blogger. They don't want to go out on a limb. They don't want to go out there and really be critical of her behavior because they know that Cardi is always watching. She's always looking to see who's talking about her, and there are people who are willing to put themselves out there to be her shield. Even though they see what she is doing, they're unwilling to call her out. Y'all know I went and looked up Google blogs, see if they were talking about this, and nobody really was talking about it. Now, maybe I'm making something out of nothing, but when I saw what she did to this woman, I had to speak on it. And that's what I did.